big time. Mr. Bovine Joni himself, big time.
GRAVCast 18, guys. How we doing?
Doing good.
I see we're continuing Jordan's series of smoking weed at the park.
Trying to normalize it.
Damn, Grav didn't run well, man. My AC started blowing
Oh, right down on you? Fuck.
right down on the Grav.
So we started off with some bovine Jovi Wooly, or Joni, I'm sorry. Fucking an original piece by you, I say, off of Escapades, which I recently re-listened to, and I was like, yo, Wooly got something here. Like, I really came into it with like more of a blank slate. I'm like, yo, this is fucking sick, like from front to back.
It's definitely just the kind of like album that like doesn't belong on SoundCloud, but it is on SoundCloud.
Right.
People are just like, wait, this is what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
By the time they get to like poo metal, it's just like
Poo metal. I didn't realize poo metal was a wordplay on new metal, like for the longest
the way
time.
I spelled it with the PU.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, oh fuck, like yes, yeah. Like when I first like got
I
it.
tried to make a new metal song. The only thing about it that wasn't new metal is that I did play a really weird guitar solo. And in new metal, it was like you don't solo.
Yeah, because you got to be with the drums, right? The drums keep the tempo basically in new metal, like they just keep it throughout.
Well, the drums always play during solos, but like there's just never solos, like guitar solos.
Yeah, okay. I didn't actually know that. I really never noticed. Well, I mean, to be quite honest,
That's like a new metal thing.
I was never really a new metal head, honestly. You got anything else you're working on? You got anything else you're coming up with?
I gotta get guitar strings. I fucking broke a string. I mean, we don't live anywhere close, so I gotta get them off Amazon. I'm gonna start working on this album, TV Dinner.
Okay, hell yeah. When do you think you'll start getting on that? When do you think you'll get those guitar strings in?
It's gonna be a minute. I just ordered this new bong. It's like a slush puppy bong.
Oh,
so that really set back production a little
is that
bit.
like the Grav, the fucking the sip series, right? Like they have like other fucking ones you were showing us in the fucking group chat the other day.
There's like a cappuccino one. There's one that looks like a cocktail shaker.
Yeah, there's one that looks like a little milk
I would call it the bong. Or what did you say? Wait, no, you said you called it something. What was it?
I said it should be called a Bongtini because it looks like a little martini shaker. But you could also, Bongtini, smoked, not stirred, by the way. That's how you can fucking order it, because you're smoking it. Like it's like shaken, not stirred. Little fucking I guess the joke's not that funny when you explain it. But however, if you take that very same shaker and you maybe like add a little bit of like lime juice or something in there, then you got yourself a bongarita with the lime, a little bit of lime in there with the taste. Like now we're cooking with fire right there. It reminded me of the little Chili's margarita shakers that you do with Presidentes. You used to pour them out the side of the tables, and like you would have like a little shaker with it at the table.
You're right, man. This was way funnier when you. I think it's just because we did text this in the chat.
All right, so I went out to some all-you-can-eat sushi the other day. And you know how like sushi place starts, typically BYO. So, I brought the bottle of wine. We're cool and we're cooking. Family next to us, though, they bring the fucking shakers and plastic martini cups. And they're making Cosmos at the table, dude. Like straight up BYO Cosmos at the table. So what if we just brought the fucking Bongtini in there to like a BYO place? We're like, look, dude.
I had a similar thing happen to me. I had a dude at the fucking Spirits Unlimited bar.
Oh my god!
I'm talking about?
Yes. Oh my goodness!
A fucking sausage pizza. It was weird.
Sausage pizza, like a bar pie, or like
a bar.
So
I delivered it.
Oh, okay. So you delivered a sausage pizza pie to the Spirits bar behind the fucking Spirits in Barnegat. Oh my god. What was that? Did you probably didn't get tipped well. I can only assume.
Oh, he gave me $10.
Oh, actually, there we go.
Like,
You know what?
he was cool. He was cool. It was just like, what? I'm like, I never thought I'd be here.
Can't judge a book by your bar guest. You know what I mean? I guess I underestimated that guy.
I don't know how much they charge there, but like I saw like a bunch of people drinking this.
That place is like, apparently that's like the spot for Barnegat heads that are like 48 and up. Like you're creeping on 50, and it's like, all right, let's go rip some beers at Spirits and
I think I mentioned
bar.
it on the cast before, but the craziest beer I ever got, we were playing basketball at Buccaneer Park, and we just went to the golf course bar.
Yeah, that's the most random bar ever. Yes, we did talk. I think we actually talked about both these places on the cast before, because I think we did talk.
Yeah, but I had never been in the other one. I've always just seen it when I go to Spirits because of the place that was open late.
And isn't it funny, like when you're at that Spirits too, and you're buying the actual beer, you're like, you look back in that room and it looks like so far away, even though it's just like right there. You know what I mean?
Another funny thing about it was like Gaspar gave me money to get him a 6-pack, and he threw me like $5. So I was like, word. So I'm getting like $15 for this trip because I was like, I thought I was gonna have to go out of my way. So he always throws me money because it's like another delivery, basically.
Oh right, yeah.
But I had to go there anyway. Like after he gave me the money for beer, he was like, and I was like, yeah, I'll get it on one of my deliveries. He's like, okay. And then I go, he's like, you gotta go to Spirits, and I was just like, yeah.
Oh, so you doubled down. That is fucking sweet, dude.
So
there you go.
the funny thing is, he said, come in the back door. So I walked into the back door with like if anyone was just sitting in the parking lot, they would be like, what the fuck? Like I go around the building with the pizza.
So you parked out front, walked around back. Okay.
Come out the front door with a 6-pack.
That's fucking great. Like I can imagine that whole. I wish there was a time lapse sped up of that sequence. Like
it's just like someone saw that. It was like, wait,
what the fuck?
Like someone waiting for his wife to get back from Big Lots. Like some guy who was just like, I don't want to go in. She's like, yeah, coming in.
As somebody, so I grew up in Settlers. You guys grew up in Ravenwood. You guys like never went to that fucking shopping plaza, really, right? You always went to like the Gennardi's or Acme Plaza.
Yeah.
I would go to Big Lots for weird sodas. You know I'm a weird soda guy.
Yeah, you are a weird soda guy. Yo, actually, you would appreciate this, Wooly. So like,
they had prickly pear soda at one point.
Wooly, you would appreciate this. My boy who did the Fire Crotch cover, he calls me Big Red as a joke. But there's a drink called Big Red. It's like a big red soda. So we're gonna do
I know about that soda.
Yeah, I have one delivering to me right now because we're gonna do like a shoot for it. Like, and he's gonna like take a professional photo with me.
I heard it tastes like bubble gum.
I'm not, to be
From
quite
what
honest.
I've heard, it tastes like a cola bubble gum, and it's just like amazing. Like people say, it's like nothing else tastes like it.
Really? Oh, okay. Now, because honestly, I was buying this drink, like being like, "Oh my god, this is just gonna suck." Like I didn't know this
has a crazy, unique taste that is like worth ordering. Like there's people, because I had looked into buying this drink myself. I did not do it.
Really?
I was at keto at the time, and I was like, if I'm gonna have a cheat day, I want to have like a crazy soda. So I was online, like looking up some crazy soda,
doing your deep research.
Kept coming up and like Reddit. Like fucking Quora. It's like, what's a crazy unique soda? And people were just like Big Red.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I can't wait to try this now. I might actually enjoy this soda. I'm glad you actually told me this because I'm almost not glad you told me this because
it's not cinnamon. The flavor is not cinnamon.
I didn't expect it to be cinnamon because I looked it up, but like I was going into this being like, all right, I'm getting this like not so heard of soda brand. Like I don't know what I'm expecting, so my expectation really low. So if this is amazing, I'll be like, whoa, holy shit. Now I'm like up there, so it's gonna like I'm gonna be like, all right.
It's really big in the South, that brand.
They don't really sell it anywhere besides the South. I think I have it shipped from Texas.
It's all about advertising. You know what I mean? Like they don't think they can market that up here. Like that's definitely something they think they can sell in Texas or like fucking like Louisiana and stuff because they can just have a commercial that's just like big red.
But
Yeah.
I feel like up here, soda isn't really drank as much.
It's
like,
not the flavor; it's the ad campaign that I think they don't think will work up here.
right.
Just the brand itself. The can's very simple. It's like almost looks like a '90s can somehow.
Well, I'm getting a bottle, so like that. The bottle's like basic. It just says Big Red on the bottle, so it's
but so like it looks real like '90s kind of.
It does.
Like
No, the logo
brand.
does look like kind of well, I guess you could, 90s or like vintage.
Knockoff
I guess say. Yeah, kind of knockoff. You would expect to see this in like a dollar store. Like that's what I first thought when I saw the logo for it. But damn, we're giving Big Red a lot of props right now. Actually, like unintentional.
I want to try
it
that
now.
shit, bro. I thought about ordering like it was like $12 for a 20-pack of them.
I thought I should have ordered more. I just got like 1 20-ounce bottle coming in, like just for the shoot. I should have gotten like a pack. Now I feel
I don't
bad.
have Prime, so I can't order that little bit.
Well, hear me out. Maybe if I take these pics, tag them, and like get like a little traction with it, maybe they'll just send me one, and we'll fucking do like a little fucking Big Red cast here.
So wait, are you guys like making a promo for it?
We're just taking pics of it because I have red hair, and we're like, maybe they'll like that. So we're just gonna like, so we're just gonna take like a picture. We're gonna like, he's gonna do some color grading, make my hair like, bring the redness out, bring the redness out in the bottle. Probably have like some like a bush behind me that's like really green, so it's like nice and colorful. And like, I might do some like funny takes, like do like the, like the videos where it's like the model, fuck your model face. It's like just raise your eyebrows and just smile. It's like. I'll just do that with like the Big Red and shit. Oh my goodness.
So then you're gonna send it to him and be like, "You want to pay for this?"
I'm like, hey, I'm a guy. I just released this album called Fire Crotch, and I have red hair, so I feel like Big Red, Fire Crotch, all kind of ties together. Like, you guys feel me here? And then but I feel like I would get to that marketing department, and like there would be a couple guys on my side, like, it does have a point, but it's the other red hair dudes in the room, like,
I love it. Everyone else is like, this is obviously like disgusting, right?
Speaking of hilarious marketing turmoil, I noticed when I made the bang video a couple weeks ago about 2 dudes getting bang. When I tagged Bang, and I don't know if I mentioned this on the pod or not already, but like when I went to tag Bang, Bang Bros Instagram comes up before Bang, and the people the people at Bang are like, all right, how do we get back ahead of Bang Bros? Like they're definitely in like a little marketing like
with the tag, like to have the more relevant hashtag.
Yeah, because
like, that's something they say in meetings.
They're like,
what the fuck is up?
Yeah, they're like,
it's fucking Shaquille O'Neal. Let's go.
They're like, come on, we need to get ahead of Bang Bros. Like the fuck now. Like,
how the fuck is that even a thing?
We need.
How is that?
Fucking.
I mean, it makes sense. It's a company, you know what I mean? They're an LLC, so it's like they have an Instagram. It's a verified Instagram, but it's like it's their tag on Instagram is more relevant than Bang Energy. So it's like that's what that means. Like that, it's like kind of like
wild.
Like we need Shaq. We need Shatner. This has to stop.
Yeah, it's just Bang just like takes all their revenue and they're like, we need to make the marketing campaign of the century to get ahead of Bang Bros right now. But then Bang Bros, but the funny thing is, like,
imagine they like turn on the TV and it's like Shaq doing an ad
for Bang Bros. Shaq does a pour. No, even better is like, the fucking interns that run the social media at Bang Bros probably have no idea they're the top fucking one. You know what I mean? They're just like, oh wait, what? Like, oh, that's pretty sick. Like they're just like, we just kind of like show up. Like we haven't like had a meeting in like months, dude.
It's hard to
Oh,
make it in the soda industry.
yeah,
Bang's a little too crazy.
especially when the
I
porn
can't drink
industry is
them
like
no more,
fighting
man.
you.
Oh.
Yeah,
I haven't had
Well,
one of
that's
those
how
in a
you're
while.
comparing apples to oranges. They don't, you know what I mean?
yeah, exactly. But it's like when it comes to the social media game, everything's like wide open, you know. So it's like
Yeah.
just one of the many obstacles in the soda game is Bang Bros, especially for Bang Energy. You know. What were you saying? You haven't had a Bang Energy in a while? You said, Wooly?
They're crazy. They're too much creatine.
There is a lot of creatine in them. Yes, I gotta actually slow down on them. You know, myself.
I
I'm
drink them.
like,
I'm like, whoa.
yeah, you want to just like run through a wall or something like that.
Yeah, I'm like chilling at work, like waiting for a delivery.
You're
like
just like, come on.
walking
You're like, come on,
back.
Gaspar, let's fucking do it. Come on, dude. And he's just like,
I'm like, you need
"Take it."
dressing, man? Yeah, yesterday I drank one. I was like, you need dressing, bro? He's like, yeah. I was like, all right. What you
You
need?
just pour. You just keep pouring it. It's in the big bowl. I know what you mean. You're just like pouring. You're like, come on, just do it. And he's like, no, it's good. It's good. And you're just like, nah.
No, I just had to grab a little cup. They're all cup.
Oh, just a little souffle. Nice little
They're
soup.
all like a little thing. So I just was like, I'm just hyper, like he can easily walk in there and grab it. But I'm like, I'm like, I want to go.
You're like, no. You're like, no. You stay there. I got this. I got this little cup for you, bro. You're like, do you want to fill that? You want? I actually kind of get like that too. It's actually funny you say that. I'm like, yo, I got this. Yo, I'll fucking take all this stuff here. Like, hey, you sit down. I got all this right here.
The other day I was happy I drank Bang Energy because I got sent to the Boy Scout camp on accident by some guy.
Are you shitting me? How the fuck
You know where
did
it
that
is?
happen?
On Brookville Road, really
Yeah.
far from fucking the pizzeria.
I know exactly where that is.
Yeah, this dude fucking was at the Boy Scout camp the last time. He used this Slice app. It's an app
Oh.
to order pizza. And the last time he used it, he was at a Boy Scout camp and he plugged in that address. He's not at the Boy Scout camp this time. Orders like $90 worth of food, like a ton of shit. Like I'm holding a ton of shit.
Yeah, like it's
And
heavy.
he sends me to the Boy Scout camp, dude. I'm knocking on doors. There's no one there. I like went into a building with a bunch of food. There's like nobody there. I was
Yeah.
like, hello. I see some lady and she's like, after knocking on 2 different buildings, I see some lady and she's like, oh, there's some people in there. You want to like see if they ordered it? And I'm like, okay. I go over to these people. They're like, no, we didn't order shit, man. Like, there's nothing even going on here.
It's the Bang Bros dudes. They're like, nah, but like, you want to be from the skip before.
It was just insanity. And then I call the guy and he was like kind of weird about it because I'm like, bro, you gave us the wrong address. And he's like, oh, wait, so where are you? I'm like, I'm at the Boy Scout camp. He's like, you're at the Boy Scout camp? I'm like, he's like, how did you end up there? Like, kind of like douchey.
Yeah, being an asshole like about it.
And I'm like, well, that's the address you gave us. It's the only address that we have for the order. And he's like, like he realized how douchey it was when he said that. You know what I mean?
Oh
I'm
my
like, I
god.
just said you gave us the wrong address, you dumbass.
Yeah, literally, dude. Oh my god.
Like,
So
it's like
did you
I
have to-
just said it. Like I just said, bro. Like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, you gave us the wrong address, dude. So what did you end up having to give him all the food, like drive all the way back across town?
Yeah, he lived in fucking Atlantic Heights.
Oh, the opposite way, basically, too. Like you just rip the right.
It was like 10 minutes away, and it was a good tip too. But it just became like not a good tip because I drove to fucking Brookville Road.
Yeah, that's.
I was waiting for him to like throw me another 5 or something, but no.
That's so annoying.
It was just like the worst possible place you can get sent to on accident because there's literally a dirt road that leads to it that's just full of potholes that says 5 miles per hour.
Yeah, and you're just
always,
like, I could
cops
fuck my
around
car
there.
up.
It's
Yeah.
literally like you literally have to go like 5 or you're fucking your car up.
I've been sent to the wrong location doing deliveries several times. That shit's annoying as fuck.
I've had worse ones where it actually is the right one. I remember I had to deliver to a campground. And the guy's like, yeah, just drive your car like through the field. And he's like in that like one trailer
Yeah.
Like
I
I'm
was like,
talking to
fuck,
like
dude.
basically the office, like the desk person of the campground. Like he has like a little booth. He's like, oh yeah, you're gonna want to just drive through this field.
But
Right.
let me ask you guys something, and let me know. I feel like I'm having deja vu. We may have talked about this on or off the pod. I don't remember. So we've all done our fair share of delivery things. Like Woolie's been a pizza guy for a while. Jordan, you've done Uber Eats, DoorDash. I've DoorDash for a little bit. Have you guys ever got like the towel people, like the people that like are just in the towel, like fresh out of the shower, or is that just like a myth? Because that's never happened to me before, and I'm just like, that's just like made up. Like, there's no way that's happened.
Well, other than the incident I mentioned on the cast before, there was a dude who like was in a towel once, like fucking like 50 years old. He takes the pizza, turns around real quick, and walks back in his house, and it's just his fucking ass. Just
Full
out.
ass. Oh man, you got full moon. That's
But no, not even. It wasn't really a towel. It was like he had like his fucking
It was like an apron, like a chef. Could you imagine? It was a chef's apron. And he was
No, he had like the fucking like he had a robe on, but like backwards.
Wait. he totally crossed out the robe, so crisscross. He just wore the whole thing backwards. Like, oh my!
Because I guess he didn't want to button it. So he just like
he was like, "Oh, thank you very much for the pizza." He just turns around, like he wanted you to see his ass. Like I feel like he's just like,
it was weird.
He's like, I'm just gonna show the delivery guy my
This
ass.
happened right on what's that street that's like when you go down Sexton, it cuts off of it.
Oh,
By your house.
It's all the way at the end, right?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, it's like you make a left and it's like there's like a bunch of dirt roads, but you make a right, you're like back in a neighborhood. You know what I'm talking about? It's like at the very
Oh
end.
no, that's on Starboard.
Oh, I'm thinking of Star. I don't remember Sexton that much. Oh, dude, yes, I do. I'm sorry. I know exactly what you're talking about. I literally flipped and flopped the two. I don't know. What about you, Jordan? Have you ever run into those instances?
Any weird instances? Yes.
Yeah.
So, like, there was this one time when these people told me to go through like a gate. Like it was outside, like connected to a house, but the house it was connected to wasn't their house. So like I basically had to go through these people's backyard in order to go and deliver the food.
Oh, so it was like a guest house situation, I guess.
I guess or something. It was weird, but I had to go through somebody's backyard, and there was like dogs and shit that were like barking at me. So I just told them I'm not gonna do it.
You're just like, dude, nah, I'm done. But
Yeah, I was like, nah, you can.
Bro, I went into so many backyards. I delivered pizza to people who were in a hot tub for no reason. Like this old dude. This dude like about a hot tub. And I showed his backyard. He's fucking seven. He's just like, right there. Dude, it was just him.
Dude.
Like, what was he like? I want to order a pizza and eat it in the tub, and then called on his cell phone, like in the.
Yeah, that's definitely the Bang Bros from before. You know, that's a Bang Bros situation. What was it, like a guy and a girl situation?
No.
Two dudes?
Just some dude in his tub.
Just a dude by himself in the tub. That's pretty baller, I guess. It's like, hey, just drop it off back by the deck. You know, got $5 on the table. Take it out. Just have a good one. You know.
No, I had to like hand it to this dude. He was like in his hot tub.
He's like, yeah.
And he's just like, if there's money there. I was like, oh.
He's like, look, I'm just like really comfortable right now. Do you think you just like pay me that?
Like, I think he's married. I'm pretty sure I've seen that guy. He had a wife, but when I got there, it was just him and the tub.
You just look in the window, it's his wife just sitting there like cross-armed, like but with a glass of red wine, like looking distraught.
He's fucking going in the hot tub, man.
Yeah, she's like, he's in love with that hot tub more than he's in love with me. Like that situation, you're like, I gotta get out of here.
I walked up on some dude. The other night, I walked up on an argument, and like you could hear it through the door, like just fucking yelling, like.
And then
Fuck you, you piece of shit, cocksucker! And I'm standing there. She's like, "Ed, you got a small dick."
Oh my god! And you
And
just
then
come to the door.
like I'm banging on the door, like, and I keep like these people are yelling at each other so much, just like he's like, "You fucking piece of shit, bitch."
And then the guy answers the door and he's like, "Oh, thank you very much, man." And then goes back. You fucking.
No, like, he didn't hear me. He definitely thought there was no one at the door. Like they both definitely thought no one was at the door. And I'm knocking, and they're so loud, bro. They were so loud. And I'm knocking, and then there was like a momentary lapse where they stopped, and I'm still knocking, and I hear like, "Oh fuck!"
Oh.
And he comes to the door.
Oh,
He comes to the door, and I'm just standing there, like trying not to laugh really hard, and he's just like, "Hey, how's it going?"
he's
I was like,
like
I'm just like, "Yeah, good." I give him his food, you get the money, and I just walked away. And I'm
just like, "Don't spend it all at once, kid." Comes back in, "You fucking bitch!" Like, just freaks out.
Dude, it was hilarious. I'm standing there just laughing because it's like so awkward. It's like, what else would I, me?
Dude,
It's too funny.
how do you just get in these? I feel like with you, you're always like, "Yeah, the strangest thing just happened to me today," and it's always a situation like this. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I seem to always just be there in these moments where people do weird shit. And I'm
you
just like,
stumble. You're like a Larry David, like Curb Your Enthusiasm type of thing. You know what I mean?
more often than not, it doesn't involve me. I'm there.
Yeah, exactly. But you somehow are intertwined with it. So you're not involved, but like you like have to get something like and like walk through them or you have to like ask one of them a question because it's actually like important to you at the moment.
Yeah, like I needed to give this guy his food. Like I have to give my boss, the money for the pizza.
Yeah,
it's like $45 worth of food.
Yeah, you're like, if I come
$10
back with another pizza, my boss is gonna kill me.
Or no, he tipped me like $5, that guy, but it's irrelevant.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm waiting for my money, like, and I want to go home. It was the last one of the night. This was like a 10 o'clock argument. It was quiet out, bro. I got out of my car. I was playing music and shit a little lower than normal because it's late.
Right.
Yo, oddly enough, some bitch complained that because when I pulled up with the pizza, she was going in her house, and she had like her kids and shit, and I'm like just playing music, and I get to the door. She's like, you scared my kids with your music. I was like, I was listening to "Man on the Moon" by REM.
Are you? But could you imagine she just didn't really like REM, but like that was her way of telling you that? She's just like, she tells your boss, it's like, you should really tell your drivers to stop with the REM already. Like,
It wasn't even that loud, bro. It wasn't even that loud.
You're like, and if they are gonna do REM, why don't you at least do the End of the World? Like, at least play that, like that's the complaint. And he's just like, no, like, what the fuck?
It was weird, dude. She was like, you pull up with your loud music, scare my kids. I'm like, it wasn't that loud. She was like, yeah, but it's like, it's scary. I'm like, it's REM. Like, are they like Amish or something?
They're like REM. Oh,
they're afraid of indie rock.
It might be. Holy fuck! You just show REM to like a Karen or something like that, and she just goes like a vampire. With like Oh my god. Well, it's the end of the world as we know it. Like, I mean, I guess you could make that case. That makes so much sense, actually.
Bro.
Is it Kenneth or Satan?
I like a lot of their stuff. I like the mandolin shit they would play in their later stuff too.
Yeah, I really got too deep into them. I know like their most famous stuff, but like, when I saw they got in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame like a few years back, I was like, oh shit, I guess REM's like really good. I never really gave them a chance.
But don't judge shit off the Hall, man. REM is a really good band, but fuck the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like, always remember this. REO Speedwagon was in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame before Journey.
You said, yeah, I think you've actually said this before, but just a reminder for you motherfuckers. Like, just for Wooly's Hard Hall of Fame stands.
Yeah, like I'm not saying anything bad about that band, but it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know?
It's like, don't stop believing.
Well, no, that's Journey. That's what should be in the Hall of Fame.
That's what should. Oh my god. Well, we're coming up on final grabs now, though. We just hit that time mark. Fucking.
Yeah.
What did we go over today? I feel like it was like a blur. So we went over the grab sip series, fucking the Bongtinis, smoked not stirred. Big Red. I'm excited to try that out now that Woolie's got me all hyped up for that shit.
I feel like I've seen it before.
You've seen it? You probably have. You live in Florida. You've probably seen that shit, actually, Jordan. You're probably like,
I told Jordan to drink that shit on a previous cast.
Really?
I told him, I was like, yo, now you're in Florida. Try to find some Big Red soda.
No.
He did that.
Holy fuck, dude. This is all coming together now. It's like the prophecy. Like, we're going to get some Big Red soda coming our way soon. Oh, man. All right. We talked some REM. That's like a lot more than I anticipated. Some delivery fucking disasters, I guess you could say, with Wooly. The guy was totally crossed out and showed some ass.
Dude, that was weird.
Yeah,
that was years ago. That was when I was delivering Chinese food.
I wonder if that guy's still at large. Like, he's just like, yo, I'm gonna get the pizza guy now. Like,
all he got was like a bunch of wonton soup, bro.
Which is weird. It's suspicious. It's like, why is this all you wanted, guy?
Like 4 things of wonton soup, bro.
It's the perfect crime. All right.
I remember it being weird as fuck that happened, and he just got a ton of soup. It was just so weird.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm stocking up for soup for years now, buddy. It's like he gets one niche thing from each different delivery service around you. Like, so he just stocked up for like a while, but it's like, oh, I'm gonna get him today.
Most delivery places just give you a can of Progresso most of the time. They don't make soup.
Yeah. All right. Let's rip some bovine Joni, guys.
Big time.
Woo!